What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dan here from Headwaters, and behind me I've got the new Black Pak Pro from Yak Attack. I'm excited to show you guys this and walk you through it, kind of talk about all the new features. Now, the Black Pak for us has been a staple in the shop for almost a decade. We've sold literally thousands and thousands and thousands of them when we had our retail store. So when I saw the new update, I immediately hit up Luther from Yak Attack and said, please send me one out. I've got to see this thing in person. And he did. And I gotta say, I'm super impressed. Everything that we wish they would have done in the past, they listened to their anglers, they took their advice, and basically put it all into this new box. So let's have a closer look. So there's so many things to love about the new Black Pak, but one of the first things you notice is when you set it down in the boat, is it's quiet and it doesn't want to slip around. So they added rubberized feet to the bottom to keep it secure in your boat and just keep it quiet if you're like setting it down on a wet boat launch. Also, I noticed when I'm picking it up, I have a handle now, right? Before you'd always have to grab it by one of the rod holders and tote it around. Now you have a nice handle on either side. And look how it screws in, right? You notice how it doesn't screw through the Black Pak? That's the new grid lock accessory system. So you'll notice every spot in here that's backed up is a threaded insert. So this is a spot where you can drill right into without having to go through the Black Pak. So you know that there's gonna be a million different accessories that you can mount to this thing over time. Starting with the rod holders, you can position the rod holders anywhere you want to around the pack. It comes with 4 to start with, and each one of those rod holders comes with the built-in rod leash. So you have a bunch of these inserts that you can screw into on the outside, but if you look on the inside, you also have a bunch of inserts that you can screw into. So if you wanted to add, say like a mesh cargo pocket that you wanted to put soft plastics in, you could totally add that here on the inside. If you wanted to do a sweet little LED light strip that attached in here, you could do that right on the inside. So really, really smart. I know there's gonna be people out here that get ingenious and build all sorts of customizations to the Black Pak. And that's really what it's always been about. It's like, here's a box, do what you want with it. And now you can do so much more. Also comes with these little hooks. These guys are just small little hooks that it would attach to a bungee. Like, obviously this isn't my kayak, but if it was my kayak, I'd run it through the bungee and I would have an attachment point. It's got one on each corner. Nice soft close latch. This is actually adjustable too, which I think is kind of cool. It's a Phillips screw right here. So if you want this thing to kind of, if you wanted to flip open real easy, you can make it soft. If you want it to like stay put like how I have mine set up, you can just tighten down that Phillips a little bit and it kind of gives you that tension. Other things to note is it's got 4 rod holders around the sides, but you can put those anywhere you want. If you want to have it like a classic Black Pak and have 3 across the back, you can do that. If you want to have 4, if you want to do, I don't know, 8, you can do kind of whatever you want. It's just a blank canvas for you to build how you'd like it. It comes in a small box and you have to put it together yourself, but it's not too bad. It took about 10 minutes to set this thing up. You can see it's got screws along here on each side. So basically a few panels that you build together. Pretty much anybody with a Phillips head screwdriver can do it within 10, 15 minutes. Next, let's touch on the new rod holders. This is an update from the old ones. The old ones were just a tube. Now you've got these little slits along the side that you can add attachments to. It's got a rod leash built in. You can either clip it around your rod just like so. So now it's nice and secure. If you were to tip over, you have these nice soft closed latches, leashes, and now that thing's not going anywhere. You're not gonna be losing gear, worst case scenario, you tip this thing over. With a spinning rod, you can either clip it around here. That might still have a little bit of play. You could also just go all the way around and then clip it to itself on this side. And that's even more secure. The Black Pak comes in 3 different sizes. This is the middle size. This one came out first, 16 by 16. They'll have one size larger and then one size that's slightly smaller, more of a square. This is almost identical to the original Black Pak, but what I did notice is it is a little bigger inside. Now let's talk about interior storage. I have a 3600 Plano tackle box, and you notice that one fits standing up. And then here, I've got a 3700 Plano tackle box, and that one fits all the way down inside, side to side. A little bit more room than the traditional Black Pak. Definitely a nice way to organize your gear. Keep it stowed, keep it out of the way. And again, with the threaded inserts in here, there's no reason you couldn't come up with your own divider system that would mount in there because you've got all these potential screw positions. So you could easily fit, I don't know, 6 3700 Plano tackle boxes, nicely spaced out, easy to drop in. And then still, with the door closed, still have a lot of room on top. So if you wanted to mount like a bag for soft plastics, you know, I think of like those little mesh cargo pockets that you could slide your soft plastics into. You still have plenty of room on top of this guy. Okay, again, that was just my general walkthrough, first impressions, first time really setting it up and looking at it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna let Matt from Headwaters Adventure Company use it. And then I'm gonna follow up and see like what guys get into, how they build these things out. Because once this thing lives out in the real world, you know anglers are gonna get creative with it and build a ton of different custom ways to use the Black Pak. And I look forward to bringing those to you as we see them. Thanks to Yak Attack for sending me this one out. I appreciate you guys. You've always been a good partner of the channel. So if you're in the market for a new crate, definitely check out the Yak Attack Black Pak. I think this one's going for 150 bucks, which I honestly thought it would be quite a bit more considering how much of an upgrade it was. But you know, that's a pretty fair price, especially in this day and age for a made in US product. So shout out to the guys at Yak Attack for always doing a great job. If you guys have any questions, or if you have any comments on how you've rigged up your Black Pak, I'd love to see those down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this kind of video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We love having you here. Until next time, this is Dan wishing you happy paddling. We'll see you on the next one.